Hello, this is only take 35. My name's Julia, and I wanted to talk about the Spiritual Millionaires workshop that I went to, taught by Matthew David Hurtado in November of 2018. Wow, what an amazing time. But I want to reverse to about 6 months previous to that, and the reason is that's when I was first introduced to Matthew David Hurtado online through his videos that he has online. And I was transitioning from a place into homelessness. So I was about to go into homelessness, and I prayed for 3 days. And during the 3 days, I said, oh dear God, please just fix everything that's wrong with me. And before the 3 days was up, I ran into Matthew's videos, and he offered his book for free, a couple of his books for free online if you just send in your email address. And had it not been for those books, I would have sunk into a very low depression. I was already having no hope of my life ever changing or being better at that time. Excuse me, it was a little difficult. It's the worst time in my life, probably. Had it not been for his books and his teachings, I would have sunk into a very low depression, probably gone even further down the rabbit hole than I can ever imagine. But because of his books, I had hope. And within 2 months of homelessness, I had moved into a beautiful townhome. It was built just last year, still had the new smell into it. And it's amazing. I'm in it right now, and I can't believe it just popped out of nowhere, really, because I wasn't even looking for it, because I just wasn't in a place where I could even afford to think of a place like this. So here it is. If you can see it, it's nighttime. I wanted to be sure I got this video, and this is just the second floor. Oh, I didn't put those Christmas decorations back there. That wasn't me. Into the living room down there. Okay, so that was just reading his books. And since the Spiritual Millionaires workshop, I would have to say, when I first started learning of his teachings, I went from 0 to about a 6. And then when I was able to go to his workshop, and the money just manifested itself. I didn't even ask for it. It just came into my world. And the things I had to do to even be there is just a whole other story in itself. And maybe you'll read it in my first book, God willing. So I went from a 0 to a 6, and then I went to the workshop. I went from a 6 to about an 8 or 9. And then after the workshop and meeting the people and the support and the love and just amazing people, all supporting each other, I went from a 9 to 10, 11, 12, and I'm kind of maintaining that high vibrational vibe, and I'm just loving it. And I feel like I got my joy back. And thank you so much, Matthew and Sabrina. You're wonderful. I love your teachings. I want to continue. And I say this is my first workshop, but because I plan on going to more workshops, God willing, I'll go to more workshops and continue on with the progress that I have.